This year is finally coming to a close, and it's been a fairly good year for mobile gaming. Numbers are a little bit down, making this one of the first years that less people are playing mobile games, but it is still by far the biggest gaming platform on Earth. And it takes years to develop games, so the quality of the games themselves haven't gone down. The problem, of course, is that there are too many games to choose from, so let's get into the top 10 mobile games for 2025. As usual, this video is not talking about the top charts of Google Play and iOS. Most of those games are trash, and the ones that aren't have been around for years. Rather, this video focuses on the AAA games that you will only hear about from your friends. Except hopefully in this case, I will be telling you about them first. The first game on our list is ThroneFall, a tower defense strategy game where you build and defend a tiny kingdom. You start with just your castle, a bit of gold, and a bunch of empty land. Build a mill for income, drop some walls or towers, then prepare for nightfall. Enemies pour in from all sides, and you have to defend with whatever you manage to build. You fight alongside your troops using a sword or bow depending on how you spec your build. Each night gets harder. Each day you rebuild, adjust your strategy, and try again. There's no menus, no tech trees, no micromanaging, just smart upgrades, enemy variety, and clean visuals that keep the screen readable even when things get chaotic. The game keeps it focused, one screen, one fight at a time. Within that space, it finds a perfect rhythm. Build by day, battle by night, repeat. If something goes wrong, it's on you. Not enough towers, bad weapon choice, poor placement, fix it next run. Each level feels unique. Snowy peaks, dry canyons, narrow bridges with choke points. Every stage throws something new at you. The second game on our list is Subnautica, a story-driven underwater survival game set on an alien ocean planet. After crash landing, you're left alone to explore, survive, and uncover the planet's secrets. The world is fully open and entirely underwater, filled with coral reefs, thermal vents, deep sea caverns, and bioluminescent life. From the first dive, the game builds a strong sense of isolation and discovery. Your survival depends on managing food, water, and oxygen. You gather resources to craft tools, build underwater bases, and create vehicles to travel farther and deeper. Each upgrade feels meaningful, unlocking access to new biomes and materials. Environmental storytelling is a major part of the experience. You'll find wreckage, data logs, and clues pointing to the fate of previous visitors and the truth behind your crash. Subnautica doesn't rush you. You explore at your own pace, and if survival mechanics feel too limiting, alternate modes like freedom or creative let you focus on exploration and building. There are no enemies for the sake of combat. Everything feels like it belongs to the ecosystem. The third game on our list is Songs of Conquest Mobile, a turn-based strategy game where you command wielders, powerful magic users to lead armies, conquer lands, and build kingdoms. Combat is tactical and strategic, requiring careful positioning, spellcasting, and army composition. Each move matters, making battles feel rewarding and intense. City building adds depth, letting players manage resources, construct buildings, and recruit troops. Choices impact strategy, whether focusing on military power, magical dominance, or economic control. The campaign tells the story of each faction within the game, with handcrafted maps and a rich fantasy setting. Conquest mode offers randomized maps for endless replayability. Visually, pixel art and detailed environments create a nostalgic but modern feel. The fourth game on our list is Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, mobile port of the 2D platformer. You play as Sargon, slicing through cursed creatures and dodging traps in a massive Persian-inspired world filled with secrets. It leans hard into Metroidvania with unlockable powers, puzzle platforming, and backtracking that feels rewarding. Combat mixes quick slashes with time powers and skill-based dodges. You can chain combos, use special moves, and shift around enemies in ways that keep battles from going stale. Time powers aren't just flashy, they're woven into how you fight and explore. Platforming is fast, responsive, and layered with hidden paths that reward exploration. The fifth game on our list is Dredge, which blends fishing, exploration, and mystery into a tense maritime adventure. Set in the isolated Maros archipelago, it challenges you to captain a trawler through treacherous waters, uncovering hidden secrets and eerie dangers. The gameplay revolves around upgrading your vessel, completing quests, and catching over 125 unique sea creatures. Each island offers distinct characters, stories, and environments. Questing deepens the intrigue, with the locals revealing cryptic insights into the region's troubled history. The game's upgrade system drives progression, letting you outfit your boat with specialized tools to access rare fish and hidden treasures. Nightfall brings a shift in tone. The fog cloaks dangers, from sharp rocks to something far more sinister lurking in the darkness. Maintaining your boat and mental fortitude is key as you venture into deep-sea trenches and navigate to far-off islands. The sixth game on our list is I Am Your Beast. Set in the vast North American wilderness, this game pits you against relentless military forces in a fight for survival. You engage in a high-stakes covert revenge thriller as Alphonse Harding, a retired secret agent forced into a brutal guerrilla war against the Covert Operations Initiative. Turn the tables on your enemies using their own gear, crafting ingenious traps, and exploiting a network of hidden tunnels. Superhuman abilities like rapid tree climbing and devastating headshots add a fast-paced edge to the action. The campaign spans 20+ levels with comic book-inspired visuals. Replayable micro sandboxes let you chase side objectives while perfecting your speedrun strategies. The seventh game on our list is Exoloper, a portrait shooter throwing you into mech combat with 10-meter exosuits and no time to waste. Drop into battle zones and crush enemies underfoot or blast them apart with heavy weapons. Terrain isn't just for looks, everything explodes, collapses, or gets torn apart depending on your loadout. Cities, forests, and wastelands react to every missile and stomp, with day and weather shifts adding extra chaos. Campaign missions take you across your shattered homeworld to drive out the Commonwealth. You clear enemy forces from industrial zones or backwoods territory, one firefight at a time. Every mission becomes a risk. Win big or lose your loot if you don't make it to extraction. Salvaging and surviving matter just as much as destruction. Exosuits are fully customizable inside and out. Swap components for speed or armor, stealth, or raw power. The eighth game on our list is Final Outpost, a survival-focused strategy game that puts you in charge of a small settlement during a zombie apocalypse. Your goal is to build and expand an outpost while managing limited resources, protecting civilians, and surviving the harsh conditions of a world that's completely collapsed. You assign jobs to each citizen, farmers, hunters, guards, builders, and watch your outpost slowly become more efficient and fortified. Over time, you expand your base with new structures, upgrade your tools, and unlock stronger weapons to hold off increasing waves of undead. The gameplay moves at a steady pace, requiring careful planning and smart decisions. Every resource matters and every person counts. Weather and seasons impact your strategy. Winter makes farming harder. Thunderstorms and droughts force you to shift priorities. You need to plan ahead, not just for the next attack, but for long-term survival. The game offers multiple difficulty modes and optional modifiers to keep things challenging without relying on random chance. The ninth game on our list is Crashlands 2, the sequel to the well-received survival RPG Crashlands. Building on the foundation laid by its predecessor, Crashlands 2 introduces a host of new mechanics, enhanced graphics that maintain the original's distinctive visual style, and an array of additional features. You return to Wanope as Flux Dapes, navigating an alien world full of quirky creatures, lively ecosystems, and intriguing stories. Combat in Crashlands 2 offers endless variety. Craft gadgets, mix elixirs, and use traps, stealth, or ranged weapons to suit your playstyle. Get creative with bombs made from fish or form a void pact for raw power. Whether sneaking past enemies or charging in with a spacewalk, every fight feels unique. Wanope's mysteries go deep. Work with locals to unravel what's gone wrong and how to fix it. Along the way, collect creature eggs, hatch them, and train your new companions to aid you in this unpredictable wilderness. The 10th game on our list is Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. It reworks the original series into a single-player top-down auto shooter while keeping the focus on mining, danger, and steady pressure from hostile creatures. One dwarf enters the caves of Hoxes with basic tools and a clear goal to complete mission objectives, gather resources, and survive long enough to reach extraction. Combat is constant, weapons fire automatically, so attention shifts toward movement, positioning, and equipment upgrades. Enemy waves scale quickly, and each mission adds new threats that force quick decisions. Mining plays a central role and creates a useful pace between major fights, offering moments to collect minerals and strengthen your build before the next swarm arrives. So those are the top 10 mobile games of 2025, but I do have 3 more honorable mentions for you. The first one is Astris, a 3D sci-fi RPG showcasing stunning visuals and engaging gameplay. You'll play as Jan, an investigator from Earth, tasked with exploring the vibrant world of Alindo. One of the standout features of Astris is its innovative combat system, which combines elements of both real-time and turn-based gameplay. Players have the opportunity to time their attacks strategically, allowing for counter maneuvers and devastating combo attacks alongside allies. Each character in the game boasts its own unique backstory and set of skills, adding depth to both the narrative and gameplay experience. Unlike traditional RPGs that rely heavily on random battles and grinding, Astris offers a more streamlined progression system that emphasizes skill
skillful gameplay over mindless repetition. Success in battles hinges on the player's ability to master timing and strategy rather than simply relying on brute strength. This approach not only keeps the gameplay challenging and rewarding, but also ensures that every encounter feels meaningful and engaging. The second honorable mention is Moco, a fast-paced co-op monster hunting game. You take on the role of hunters fighting off chaos monsters from parallel worlds, using an arsenal of weapons, gadgets, and abilities. Hunts are quick and flexible, letting you jump in for short sessions or team up for longer battles. Multiplayer is a big focus with cooperative boss fights, open world events, and even competitive modes like free-for-alls and 10v10 battles. Customization is huge. Outfits, weapons, and gadgets not only affect gameplay, but also let players hunt in style. Gear is constantly updated, so there's always something new to try. The game doesn't take itself too seriously. The writing is lighthearted with humor woven into the lore. Chaos energy is both a problem and a power source, leading to weird but fun mechanics. Combat is fast and challenging with varied mission types. Some require strategic planning, while others test reflexes and teamwork. The last honorable mention is Skul the Hero Slayer, an action platformer that integrates roguelike elements set in the backdrop of a Demon King's castle. The storyline begins with an alliance between the adventurers and the Imperial Army, who launch a massive assault on the Demon King's castle. This formidable coalition successfully obliterates the stronghold, capturing all its demonic inhabitants except for one resilient skeleton named Skul. Unlike typical skeletons, Skul possesses formidable fighting skills and a unique ability to gain new powers by wearing different skulls. Throughout his journey, Skul encounters a party of adventurers, elite foes who hunt demons for sport. At the climax of each chapter, players face off against massive bosses corrupted by dark quartz, a sinister substance born from the pain and hatred of life. These bosses, imbued with overwhelming power, present significant challenges that test the player's skills and strategies.
Well, that's it, guys. Hope that helped. This is our final list for this year. If you were wondering why certain games aren't on here, you should check out some of our other lists. We've been making top 10 lists for this year all year long. As the years progressed, we have focused on different games based on which games have hype. Here's our playlist of all of those videos. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.